Hello and καλώς ήρθατε to a brand new episode. I'm Babifly and today we're playing Civilization 6, the saga of a Greek playing as the Greeks. Yes, you heard right. I'm playing as Pericles of the Greeks, of the Athenians to be exact, and today on our second episode, I'm gonna carry on playing with them and see where this leads us. It's worth mentioning that that this playthrough is actually a much more story-driven playthrough. I'm gonna narrate many things about our experience and our unique story. So if you don't feel much comfortable with that, or if you're expecting something else, I I wish to warn you before proceeding further. Okay, without further ado, let's go on. So, in our previous episode, we've founded Athens. We've ventured off into the lands. We've found a couple of city-states, and now we have found a brand new natural wonder. And I'm actually considering a tactic of actually populating around here because it also has some olives, and the Greeks are popular for their olives, aren't they? Hint, we are. So before proceeding further, our scout has leveled up. So let me level him up and make him alpine as well. Our scouts are going to be proficient traversing the mountainous area of Greece. Okay, so let's go on ahead with a scout scouting along the Struma River. Ooh, it looks like we are getting to the poles, people. To the North Pole, that is. As you see here from the tundra tiles, I think we are reaching the pole, so one end of the map. And if you see here, it's kinda ending, which is all normal. Okay, so we need to get our warriors back to Athens as soon as possible.
Jinek jiset izis hepertisepsen. Jinek Cleopatra hena henemeset ir. Iu ekshau.
And we've come in contact with the Egyptians and Cleopatra, one of the most ancient neighbors of Greece. And we have a city nearby. Would you like to visit? I'd like to introduce you to our board game Senate. We would love to sample your hospitality. I'm a huge board game fan, and I can attest that Senet is one of the most ancient board games. It's actually fun to play, it's actually really hard to master, and yeah, we would love to sample your hospitality. Thank you very much, Cleopatra. And we've found Rakidet. I wonder, can we pass through it? I think these dashy lines here signify that we can pass through it. However, I really want to pass through the desert rather than risking to Cleopatra's ire or anything. So I'm gonna stay here, and let's carry on with the scout here. Oh, we found a volcano here, and we named it Thera. Thera is historically is the volcano next to Santorini, the island opposite to Crete, and it was rumored to be the volcano that caused the huge tsunami that decimated the entire Minoan civilization in Crete. Okay, let's pass through the desert, and here with the scout. Yes, please pass here. Okay, this region is far too much mountainous. I don't mind, to be honest with you. Mountains offer a really good line of defense. Okay, so our housing goes well. We have our slinger here so as to protect us from barbarians, from future barbarians, and the game offers offers me a settler. However, I want this population to reach 3 before doing anything. So I'm gonna go with the builder right now, or granary. Do I want to boost my food production? Or do you know what? I'm gonna go for a builder because this will possibly unlock the irrigation bonus by farming a resource in the future. So I'm gonna go for a builder right now, and we have enough money. Before proceeding ahead, can I actually purchase something with gold? Not right now. Oh, I'll be able to purchase a builder in the next turn. So I wonder. I'm not gonna go for a builder then. I'm gonna go for a. What about the Great Buff? The floodplain tiles around the river playing the Great Buff are now immune to flood damage, flood food production. Yeah, floodplain tiles belong to the city gain +1 faith for each. Yeah, +3 housing, +1 amenity from entertainment. I'm gonna go for a granary right now and buy a builder on the next turn. Okay, you can go back. Okay, you found a barbarian explorer here, and if you hit him, you can score a major victory. Let's go near him. Let's explore Mount Roraima a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna. Where did that? Where did that barbarian explorer go? I wonder. Hmm. Shall I try my luck and scout off a bit? Yeah, I'm gonna do just that. Check the edges here.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
That's so true. Trade actually brought people together and drove nations apart. Okay, do we need to change our policies right now? Let's see. Okay, we can get 100 production towards ancient and classical era naval units. Right now we don't have any, and we don't want to invest in maritime industry right now. We don't have any trade routes, but we'll be getting one sooner. However, we are getting one faith and one gold. Do we need one extra gold and one less faith? I guess not. I think we're gonna keep our policies as they are. We adore specific people with many talents and lots of charisma. We survey the land a lot and we are disciplined. Let's keep it that way for now. Our tribe has these sort of qualities. There he is. There we got the barbarian explorer. But can we actually take our slingers all the way down there? I guess let's. It's gonna take too much. No, let's try moving them down a bit without losing our scope, as in protecting Athens for now. Okay, as in I'm not gonna extend too far with these. Okay, there you are. Okay, before going ahead, do you remember we need to buy a warrior with Athens? So I'm gonna invest in just that. Let's buy a builder. Or do I want to buy a trader and get more money? No, a builder for now. I'm gonna invest in beautifying our city-state. So if we improve 3 tiles, we're gonna get craftsmanship. If we grow our civilization to at least 6 population, which is a bit far, we're gonna get early empire. And if we found a pantheon, that is, if we gain enough faith so as to attract a prophet, is it? I think, or not, no, that's on different civilization. So if we get enough faith, then we'll be given the chance to found a pantheon. Right now, we're going to invest in craftsmanship because I see that we're going to improve 3 tiles before the other, how do you call these? Okay. The barbarians attack us.
Writing means
Okay,
sharing.
and we found writing.
It's part of the human
We've discovered
condition to want
writing.
to share things. Thoughts,
No, we've
ideas,
researched writing. Yeah, I'm
opinions.
sorry. Okie dokie. So, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna increase speech a bit so as to be able to hear what they have to say. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's try to attack the scout, the barbarian scout. Now I think they're gonna be in for a big surprise because they don't have anywhere to retreat to. I mean, they cannot pass the mountain directly. So I'm gonna move the slingers down there, and the builder. I think I'm gonna follow the advice, the game's advice, and go for a farm here so as to increase my crop yield. Let's go. A farm it is. Provides an extra
The
food,
man who
which,
has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honor than its conqueror.
and this will actually spike our farming intake. Okay, and see, now that I farmed the resource, farming, we got a eureka moment. Farming a resource has given you an appreciation of the importance of irrigating your crops. Your research in irrigation is now complete. It's worth mentioning that the eureka moment is based on the eureka, the word that actually Archimedes said back in Syracuse. He was a scientist and he actually discovered the secrets, the secret of of the properties of the seawater, so that if you submerge something into the water, then its mass will increase. That's why its level will rise. Continue. Please feel free to correct me if I do anything wrong here. It's quite interesting to try to phrase such theories in English, but I'm willing to correct myself no matter what. Okay, so here we're in for a big problem if we keep on going that way. So I think we're gonna head just the opposite way, and now that we are away from their eyes, I think we're gonna fortify here until he'll. It's gonna take quite a long of time. Let's choose our next research. Do we want to build masonry? Remember that the secrets of masonry were given to us by villagers, and it will allow us to harvest stones. We don't have any right now around. No, we don't have any. We can build ancient walls to protect ourselves, and we can build the pyramids. Yeah, or we can go for astrology and focus on faith. It's gonna take us 6 turns, and if we open the tree, going for masonry will actually lead us later on to construction. But if we go for astrology, we're gonna go for celestial navigation, which we kinda don't need because we're not we won't be investing in creating a harbor anytime soon. However, I'm willing to go with a. There are so many things to do. What about animal husbandry? We don't have any of these resources here. But you know what? I really want to go for animal husbandry, to be honest with you, because it gives us the chance to create a pasture and a camp, which we will need. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to enclose these barbarians. Well, it's enclose is a big word because there's still too much land separating us from each other. So here we're given a chance to actually go for plantation because we have had our eureka moment with irrigation. So I'm willing to go there, but after I do that, then I will be building a farmland here. So let's build the farm here. Crossing the river costs us 2 movement points, which is a lot, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go. Let's get close to Nidaros. This costs us just 1 movement point to bypass the hills because we're alpine, which is great. Okay, and here we have our first barbarian encampment. Okay, let's move over here. And let's create a farm. Okay, let's find all the land. Let's discover all the land between Nidaros and Athens in case we need to set up some sort of trade. And by setting up trade, we set up a new networking system. I mean, trading networking system. And I also want to do that with Cleopatra. Okay, the spearmen passed through the river to attack us. And okay, and they got hit severely by us. Okay, we might be able to dispatch them. Let's do this. Let's pass the Tisha River. Yes, we did so. And we ransacked their camp. Do you see here the rest of the barbarians waiting, lying in wait in the bushes? Your soldiers hope your victory over a barbarian outpost is the start of a long line of military successes. I don't know if it's military success we were talking about, but I'm gonna be lynched. I'm gonna be turned into a pincushion sooner than later. It's worth mentioning that our progress toward military tradition has advanced considerably. Okay, we definitely need to get these slingers to the other side of the river. However, we need to be extra cautious of that. Oh, wait a minute. Now we got our culture, gave us the chance to spread our borders a bit more and get access to that particular hill here. It will, the game prompts us to create a mine, and this will boost our production. However, if I build a plantation here, I'm going to be able to get 2 gold. Oh, God. And I'm going to get access to that particular luxury resource, which I'm going to use as an amenity. What to do, what to do? Do you know what? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for the extra money, because money is worth mentioning that at the very first start of the game, money can really solve many of the problems that you might, many of the sectors that you might be lacking in may be covered by money. Okay, Roma River. Okay. Our forces cleared a barbarian camp and the threat to our growing civilization is vanquished. Yeah. Let's see if that's really true. I have sent you traders with gifts of runestones. They are powerful, the stones, not the traders. Well, I kind of think that the traders are as well. Your delegation is most welcome, Harald. Thank you very much. This actually gave us a couple of money. I think it gives us 20 gold to use. I think that our warriors are not gonna be, yeah, they're not gonna stay alive. Nah, that was it. We lost our warriors. Okay, let's proceed to Roma River. Okay, you found a barbarian camp here. How far is it from Athens? It is quite far. However, myself as a player, I like to place some pins when it comes to places such as this, because I need to keep track of where some camps are. So this is a barbarian encampment, and I need to... Okay, I didn't know that really. Wow, this map legend here has been enriched a lot with so many different things. Barbarian outpost. Okay, so to me, these are the northeastern barbarians. Northeastern barbs. Okay. I'm gonna go along the river. The word barbarian. The word barbarian. Uh, so let me start it differently. In ancient Greece, people that were not Greeks, well, that were not Athenians, Spartans, or part of the city-state status quo of Greece, were called barbarians because they were speaking another language, and to the ancient Greeks' ears, that would sound like bar. So they will call them the people that utter the words var. So the barbarians, and yeah, this is where the word comes from. Okay, as you realize here, craftsmanship is getting...
I am fond of
Okay.
pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Yeah, all people are pigs. Especially nowadays, with how we treat animals and stuff. Don't get me started. But Right now, our civics have reached up to a point that we will need to improve the third tile, and this is coming up just right now. We create a plantation for chocolate. So in ancient Athens, people used to eat wheat and chocolate.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Ah, yeah, so true. Okay, so we're now given the chance to go to select a Gogi, which grants us half of a production toward ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units, which I'm gonna use just right now. Right now, we will be dropping the survey thing, and do I want to go with a 30% production toward builders? Not for now. I'm gonna stick to the God King and see where this goes. But I really wish to actually establish found a brand new city, to be honest with you. Okay, let's choose brand new research. We'll definitely need to put the slinger to a good use so as to be able to boost archery, and I think I'm gonna go for that right now because I need to defend Athens against the intruders. Okay, the slingers can attack the barbarian horsemen with a ranged attack. I'm gonna do just that now. And hopefully, if they attack me across the river, they will get a huge negative debuff against me. So, a huge negative modifier, not debuff, I'm sorry. Okay, this scout here has actually healed. So I'm gonna go this way. I remember there were some barbarians here, and we found Valletta, a brand new city-state. Your contact with other states has crystallized your ideas on governing your own people. Your progress toward political philosophy has advanced considerably. Political philosophy is a number A civic that we need to research as soon as possible because it will give us access to the government types, different government types. Okay, shall I go military tradition? I'm not gonna go with cavalry units. Do I need to go for strategos, the great general? Great flanking and support combat bonuses to all combat units. Do I really need to put this to some use? I don't know. Let's open the civics tree and see where this goes. Okay, if I go towards military tradition, I'll be doing the military training. If I go towards military, I'll be playing more like Spartans and less like the Athenians. Oh, check this out. We got political philosophy, but a prerequisite for political philosophy is to actually have state workforce in the early empire. If we build any specialty district, we will get a bonus here as well. So I'm gonna go for these two. First of all, I'm gonna go for the early empire, and hopefully I'll be getting a population of 6. We got an envoy in Valletta, and I think that Valletta is a military state. Yes, it's militaristic. It gives us 2 production when producing units, which is a good thing because we will need to produce some sort of defensive units against the barbarians. And they asked us to trigger a Eureka for Will, and the Eureka for Will is mine a resource. Okay, but we don't have any resources to mine. Okay. Can we mine a stone? But we need to go. It opens up a brand new kind of worms. Okay, next turn. They tried to attack us across the river, which was to their detriment. That's why I'm gonna be attacking them again. Hopefully, they're gonna do the same mistake and try. Oh well, if they do that, they will just commit suicide. I'm gonna attack their scout with my scout because he's wounded and he has a less power than we have. Thera is now active, it could erupt at any time. I don't mind. Thera is way farther than my city-state. Okay, let's explore the edge of the pole. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, so we got a eureka moment. After finally killing an enemy with a slinger, you longed for a stronger ranged weapon. So he did the the stupid thing actually. He tried to attack us. However, we're gonna retreat and we're gonna invest in archery. So we need 3 more turns before this gets researched. Oh, I see that the that the Norwegians are going west, southwest to be exact. Okay, let's go here. No, I don't want to attack them for now. Let's just heal for now. I'll definitely need more. And the sling, I definitely need more military units. And the slinger also got a promotion, which is good.
Entek nenshahu erheper embach pai en. Pai ekmesha hesi.
You are not worthy to bask in our presence. Your power is as fragile as your army is weak. You are so right, Cleopatra. I need to correct this as soon as possible. Okay, things look quite grim, and Athens runs a risk of getting ransacked by barbarians. So I'm gonna. Do I want to retreat back there? Yes, I'm gonna retreat back there for now. I do have 1 promotion to give to my slinger, which I'm reluctant to do right now because he will be overwhelmed by the rest of the units. Yeah, more barbarians approach to our noble city of Athens. Let's choose a production. So, can we purchase anything? No, not yet. However, we can build a campus. I'm not willing to go that way. I will build. Can I wait for an archer? Or so the archer will offer me a range strength of 25, which is really good. But right now the warrior has a melee strength of 20, which I will be needing. And we definitely need to go for the hoplites as well. So let's go with the warrior for now. Okay, so okay, let's promote our warrior. So plus 10 to combat strength when occupying either an improvement that provides a strength defense or a district. I don't think that the city center classifies as any kind of district, does it? I'm really not sure. That's why I'm gonna go for the volley, range strength versus land units. But garrison sounds so fitting. Let's find out. Yes, this actually counts as, so the city center counts as a district. Music to my ears. Okay, let's move, let's traverse the Struma River. Okay, what about that here? Is there really a camp here? Yeah, there must be one. Wow, okay, let's add the pin straight to it. Add attack. Eastern Barbs. So we know that we have some barbarian tribes to the east. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. So we need to dispatch them as soon as possible. If only Sparta, if only we played as Spartans. The barbarians pillaged both of our farms, which is not a good sign. In order to be able to bring them back on speed, we'll be needing a new builder to repair them as soon as possible.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Thank you, George. So this scout is gonna butcher that scout here, because I want the barbarians to have less awareness on the map. Your fights with barbarians highlight the need for a stronger weaponry. Amen! A eureka moment. boosting bronze working. Thank you very much. Okay, let's upgrade our slinger to an archer. Fantastic. The next attack is going to be rather severe against the barbarians, I guess. And what about, okay, we definitely need to go for the hoplite. We definitely need to have some sort of active defense during the ancient times. Okay, let's go here, down there, actually, along the Rosetta River. Oh, we found a new village tribe. And there is a moderate flood happening, people. Rising waters overflow the banks of the river and spill into the land beyond. We've got a damaged tile and we've got a fertilized tile. Let's see which is which. Okay, here you see the damage done. I think that if we check on here, I think it's that way, yeah. If we check on here, I think this, so I'm not sure what happened exactly here, which tile got what. No. Okay. However, it feels like we got some sort of a boost in one of our tiles. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check one last time. Oh wait. Please bear with me, people. So yeah, this is a tile. It actually got a +1 on food. Yes. This got a +1 on food. And I think that this got one less because, yeah, it must be so. Okay, doesn't matter that much, to be honest with you, but it paints an actual picture that we will need to take some precautions against these. Okay, we've got a warrior and an archer, and I'm really willing to go ahead with a campus, to be honest with you. But the campus output that we have is rather poor. I'm really looking forward into going here. So for now, shall we try the Hanging Gardens? It's gonna give us +2 on housing, but we also need a builder and a trader. But if we go for the Hanging Gardens, the growth increased in our cities. Okay. Or shall we go for a settler? I really want to go for a settler, to be honest with you. Let's go for a settler. Let's go for one. Okay, the archer is gonna attack. Oh, first of all, the warrior needs to move here, and the archer needs to attack. Okay. Wait a minute. Can the oh, I'm sorry. Can the warrior attack? No, they cannot right now. Okay, let's try to throw some arrows on the barbarian archer, and the warrior is gonna stay there for now. The scout, I think the scout is better to go up there. Yeah, because I remember there was a barbarian here. So dispatch of them immediately, please. So if I played as the Spartans, I would have gotten an extra bonus on culture every time I killed a unit. Which sounds quite good, right? Oh, I need to go there. I forgot that. I'm so clumsy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, one more turn then. The archers tried in vain to attack our warrior because they have really low strength, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna use the archer right now to... shall I? Do you know what? It's gonna be a Pyrrhic victory, but I'm gonna go there. So I'm gonna attack the archers with the warriors, traversing the river, and I'm gonna attack the horsemen here with the archer, with my archers. So if they try to do anything stupid, they're gonna be pincushioned no matter what. Either pincushioned by the archers or decimated by the warrior. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna fortify until healed here. And what about this one? Okay, so the villagers brought gifts as they joined our civilization, and they offered an envoy. Is that correct? Yeah, we got an envoy, and we'll be getting one at the 100 influence points. Right now, we have 35 because we get one per turn, which is not good. So we're gonna be sending the first envoy to Hattusa because we'll be needing that +2 science in our capital. It's gonna significantly double our intake. It's gonna double our modifier in the intake of science, which is good. And we're gonna proceed to the next turn. Rumor has it that Egypt is worshipping a pantheon of the gods focused on the religious settlement beliefs. Okay, so the Egyptians create religious settlements. And we managed to butcher that horseman because they tried to attack us over the river. Not a really neat and sound tactic. And if I remember correctly, Alexander the Great used that tactic a lot when battling with Persians. And I think that the Battle of Granicus was won by by Alexander the Great in such a way. So I'm gonna fortify until healed with the archer, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the warrior. Being in a homeland will also boost that significantly. Okay, so it looks like things are getting okay for Athens right now. We will definitely be needing some sort of help from a builder, but we're building a settler right now, and things might turn out to our favor in the future. But insofar, we still need to protect Athens from the barbarians that border our lands. So I think that this is the moment where I'll be wrapping up for now. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please click the subscribe button, and if you click the bell button, you'll also be getting notification as soon as my videos go online. Thank you very much for your time, people. See you next time!